Well, good Monday afternoon to y'all. Lord of mercy, it's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home in the sticks. Hope everybody's having a sure enough good Monday, beginning to a new work week. But I'm here to tell y'all, looks like it's finna come a flood over here again. So give me a second, and I thought I'd bump some gums with you today. So that's what we're finna do. All right, y'all, you and y'all, here we go. I had a few folk ask me, Dan, what'd you do with your truck? Did you like sell it? Did you get rid of it or something? Because we ain't seen it, park where it normally is in your videos. But there it is right there. I actually just got that joker out of the shop. I'm here to tell you, I got screwed by a diesel mechanic, sure enough. So anyways, long story short, I had a real bad oil leak on this truck, and this is a 2003 Ford F-250 with a 7.3 liter Power Stroke motor in it, international motor in it. And I just happened to notice one day that oil was gushing out of that joker. Well, upon a little bit of inspection, I'm not a mechanic or anything like that, but upon inspection, it was coming out of the dipstick, the factory dipstick thing that is mounted on the engine block, down, or on the oil pan, I guess, down towards the bottom of the engine. So did some calling around, found a dang somebody that could work on it that actually works for Ford, and this person lived in 2 counties over from my position or where I live. So brought the truck over to him, charged me X amount of dollars to fix it. A couple of weeks later, I go pick it up, bring it home, and it's still leaking oil. Needless to say, I brought this truck back to him 4 times. 4 times. And on the 4th time, I was like, you know what? Just to heck with it. I mean, it's a diesel truck. He said he done all he could with it, but it still leaks a little bit. And actually, his words were, it's a diesel truck. It leaks oil like that. No, I don't think so. Did a little bit more research and found another mechanic that is actually in Neshoba County, where I live. Now, I brought this truck to that mechanic and left it with him. And that evening, he called me up. He said, Dan, I don't know what this old boy that said he worked on your truck, I don't know what he worked on, but he sure enough didn't work on that dipstick housing that goes down into the motor. It don't even look like it's been touched. So needless to say, I was like, okay, I paid this guy to work on this thing and it ain't fixed. Got online, done a little bit of research, and I actually found that the dipstick housing, the factory dipstick housing where the dipstick goes down into the oil pan, is actually famous for leaking on these 7.3 trucks. And I had to actually order an aftermarket part, and I think I can get underneath there and show you, maybe. I don't know if you can see it up there, but it's that silver looking thing. It's got the dipstick going into it. So needless to say, that's what I had to order, on the tunes of about $300, because it's a custom part. It's CNC machined metal, so it'll last a long time. But the culprit is the O-rings. I believe that was what was originally leaking on my truck. But now it's fixed, but dang, it cost me dang near $600 to get my truck to quit leaking oil. And I guess the moral of the story is, dang, I mean, it's amazing how many people will actually take your money and do it with a smile on their face, shake your hand and just take your money. And I think that's awful. I haven't figured out which route that I'm gonna go. I may just leave it alone, because it'll end up costing me more money to get a little bit of money back. So, but now I know that this fella will never work on anything that I own, and I try my best to spread the word that he shouldn't be trusted. And I guess my philosophy is, if you don't know how to do it, just say you don't know how to do it, and then you can move on and find somebody else that can do it. Y'all, to the folks that asked, Dan, what'd you do with your truck? Nope, I didn't sell it. It's right there. It was actually in the shop. It's been in the shop probably about 2 weeks now. It is out, and that joker, I here to tell you, is running like a scalding dog, and it ain't leaking oil like the Exxon Valdez neither. That's my little rant, y'all, because Lord, that just, ooh, that flies all over me. How folks can actually take advantage of other folks. I'm not a diesel mechanic, so if a diesel mechanic says, hey, this is what's wrong with it, yeah, I'm gonna believe him because I'm not a mechanic. But makes me kind of wonder how many other folks that he actually done that to. The lesson learned on my part, because I was a bonehead for not doing the research on the truck and actually seeing if there's a aftermarket part that could be put on the truck, because from what I understand, once the original part fails, if you just swap it out with a new original part, it's still going to leak, hence the aftermarket part. So I guess I'm a bonehead for not for doing my research, which I guarantee you that'll never happen again. Lesson learned on that one. I guess I'm going to tell you, if you need to get some work done on your vehicle or whatever it is that you own, and you need to get it worked on by somebody more qualified other than you, do your research. Got to do your research. Again, I hope everybody is having a showing off good Monday. And to those that are in the path of Hurricane Florence, which I've heard, haven't looked here recently, has been upgraded to a Category 4 hurricane, heading up to North Carolina, South Carolina, up that way. CB's Greenhouse and Garden, Mr. CB, Miss Renee, y'all take care. Ronnie, the Southern Food Junkie, you sure enough take care up there, brother. And that's just to name a few off the top of my head. The Sapper Gardener, I know I believe he's in Virginia somewhere. Y'all just, y'all be safe, because this one ain't nothing nice. It's actually out there getting stronger. So Godspeed, and y'all take care. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up. They help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and the Sticks channel, Lord mercy, y'all need to come on over and give me a look, because I'm always doing stuff. Really. And with that being said, you know it's coming down, referee showing off, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. I mean, nobody. Especially folks that say they can work on your diesel truck, and they can't. Can't dull my shine. And we will see you and y'all in the next video.